Welcome back, Lane Tech Broadcasting, and we're here to broadcast Maine South versus Lane Tech varsity baseball. The game is about to start, and we'll be broadcasting and doing commentary momentarily. Like the all right, starting off the lineup for Maine South is number 17, Owens. Maine South is currently 1-2, while Lane Tech is undefeated, 5-0. Lane Tech has been on fire this the start of the season. That's strike on the mound for Lane Tech is
It's out there. Two back-to-back punch-outs for Jackson Davis.
great start on the mound. Next up is number 23, Babbage. That's a ball high.
Batting three. He's yet to record a hit this season. Only through 3 games, though.
Lane Tech won their last game against St. Ignatius. Both teams pulling up with football numbers scoring. The batter took a bad hack at that. Lane Tech outscored St. Ignatius 19 to 11. That's a hard ground ball to second base and to first base, and that's an out.
Great start for Lane Tech's defense. Let's see if that can transition into the batter's box.
Leading off for Lane Tech is number 27, Teo Greco. And on the mound for Maine South is number 20, Dabratansky. He's entering this game with a 2.33 ERA.
It's a cold 37 degrees here in Chicago, Illinois, here at Kerrywood Field. Score 0-0 in the bottom of the first inning.
That was a flawless 1-2-3 inning for Lane Tech, and that's a fly out to right, and it's just foul. That was a nice piece of hitting for Teo Greco, if only it was inside territory.
Yeah, I thought that was gonna land foul, fair initially, but the wind blowing out to right field kind of carried that out of play. Be a strike on Teo Greco.
Teo Greco, as of right now, has a .588 588 batting average. That's fouled back. That's a ball outside. That's a hit to second base. He won't catch that, and it rolls out to the right fielder. Up next is number 31, Sushi Wilson. He had an exceptional game yesterday, or 2 days ago against St. Ignatius, where he hit for 2 home runs and a double.
Yeah, it got off to a somewhat of a slow start. I mean, he's always been great defensively for this Lane Tech ball club, but specifically that last game, you could really see the power that he has in that bat. 2 home runs. Wow, that's pretty crazy.
Teo Greco gets to second base from a passed ball. It's a ball in the dirt. It's a passed ball. Teo Greco to third. The catcher needs to block those balls. I sure hope Sushi Wilson had an. Oh, and that's a swing and a miss. I hope Sushi Wilson remembers those 2 home runs against St. Ignatius. That view of the skyline at Chicago is such a beauty. And that's a fly ball to right center field and dropped by the center fielder Teo Greco. Goes home and Lane Tech scores a run. That's a 1 RBI single for Sushi Wilson.
Great 2-out hitting by Sushi Wilson. Going for contact, and he hits it right over, right before that center fielder.
Next up is number 24, Ethan Morgan. Ball outside. Ethan Morgan has been contributing to this Lane Tech team, not just offensively, but on the mound as well. And that's a fly ball to center field, and it's caught by the center fielder. 1 out recorded. Up next is number 21, Henry Murray. And that's a blast to the right center field, and it goes down. It'll score. Nope, it won't. Sushi Wilson holds up on third base, and it's a double for Henry Murray. Up next is Tyler Trapp, and he's hit by pitch. Padilla. Lane Tech has the bases loaded up. Padilla is looking for looking to score at least one run. And that's a hit to first baseman up going to second. And so throw to second. It'll score a runner from third base. And there's 2 outs. Lane Tech leads the game 2-0. Up next is number 20 Grant left. And that goes for a strike. Lane Tech has started this game off hot, scoring 2 runs. And that's a foul ball to the left, out of the field. Lane Tech has started off hot, scoring 2 runs in this inning and getting a 1-2-3 inning pitching against Maine South. Pickoff attempt unsuccessful.
Big time for his first hit. He's been used mostly as a utility man. Only 3 at bats, but he's been in 4 games. Strikes out there. So Lane Tech scores 2. Score heading into the top of the second. 2-0 Lane Tech leads.
Up next for Maine South is number 19, Stusakovic. Lane Tech has started this game wonderfully, scoring 2 runs. Nothing yet from Maine South. That's the ball up and in. Davis has been wonderful on the mound. That strike caught the bottom of the zone.
Yeah, he's been throwing a lot of strikes. He punched out the first 2 hitters he faced in this one. 1-2-3 inning in the first. Let's see if he can repeat that here in the second inning of play.
And that's fouled backwards. Might have hit the catcher there, but he's not feeling any pain. And that's a strikeout looking for number 19.
Already 3 Ks for Jackson Davis. We're not even fully done with the second inning. We've only got gotten one battery into the second inning.
Up next for Maine South is number 11, Gonzalo. And that drops in for a strike. Nice breaking ball. The hitter chased, and now it's 0-2. 0-2 is the count.
Gonzalo only batting 250 to start off this year. Played in all 3 games so far for this Maine South Hawks team.
It might have.
They're going to say that he hit it, but he might have swung. So that'd be strike 3 if he did swing. And I think that's what they're going to call. So that's another strikeout. So 4 strikeouts for Davis on the mound. He's been wheeling and dealing, as they say. Great start for Lane Tech.
That was a unique, strange thing. Think he tried to swing and then the ball hit the bottom of his bat. That's fouled back. Might have jammed it, hurt his fingers along the way. Up next, Maine South has number 7, Zidis, the designated hitter. And that's fouled back again.
As a designated hitter, he's been doing everything that you want him to. He's been getting on base. He's batting 500 with 3 walks, 714 on base percentage. One of the hotter hitters to start this season for the Hawks.
And that's a swing and a miss. That's a nice 1-2-3 inning for Lane Tech. Lane Tech has started exceptionally to this game.
Up to bats for Lane Tech, Ryan Dooley, senior captain of this Lane Tech ball club.
That goes in for a strike. Lane Tech is leading 2-0. And that breaking ball hits him.
Few wild pitches last inning, and he did hit trap last inning as well, so a little bit of a wild command on Lane Tech's side. Jackson Davis has been throwing a ton of strikes, but on this Glenbrook, on this Maine South side, I should say, not the same.
That goes in for a strike. Ryan Dooley's on first base from that hit by pitch. Pickoff attempt unsuccessful. Zabrantansky on the mound so far has been looking at some command issues. And that just clips the outside corner for 2 strikes. Zero outs for Lane Tech. And that's fouled. Hinojosa was on that pitch. On the outside corner. He just hit it foul. Hinojosa so far has been great defensively at third base. Pickoff attempt unsuccessful from Maine South. That's fouled left side.
The longer at bats go, the more advantage the hitter has. He fouls back another one. Fouls back another one. Staying alive.
And that's a hit by pitch. The catcher thought Hinojosa leaned into that pitch in order to get a hit by pitch, but the umpire said no, and he goes to first base. So that advances Dooley from first base to second base. So far, the pitcher has hit 3 batters, and he's going out. Zabratansky Zabratansky has had command issues, hit 3 batters, and resulted in 2 passed balls. Up on the mound for Maine South is Ben Barusuk. Ben Barsuk. My bad on the pronunciations. Maine South has been struggling on the mound. 2 runners on base for Lane Tech on first and second. This should be an easy win for Lane Tech as of right now, but it could change.
Yeah, new pitcher. Looking good in warm up so far. Lane Tech needs to stay aggressive here. 2-0 in the bottom of the second inning. Top of the order, Teo Greco coming up. Then Sushi Wilson to follow. So good opportunity for Lane Tech to put more runs up on the board.
Teo Greco has been a great hitter for Lane Tech. He's looking in to score some runs. That's fouled back. Runner in scoring position at second base.
And talk about it. He's leading this Lane Tech team in RBIs with 12. As a leadoff hitter, like I've said plenty of times, that's very impressive. You expect some of your 3, 4 hitters to have that, but your leadoff hitter really speaks to being that as your leadoff hitter really speaks to who you are as a batter and how truly good you are with runners in scoring position.
Count is 0-1. And that's a ball in the dirt. The count is 1-1. On deck for Lane Tech, it's number 31, Sushi Wilson. And that's a ground ball to shortstop. And it's not caught by the second baseman. And it scores a runner from second base. Lane Tech leading 3-0. Teo Greco, an RBI single. It might be an error on the shortstop. But as of right now, we're counting this as a single for Teo Greco.
As a defender, you're taught to kind of help out your pitcher, take care of your assignments, capitalize on balls hit to you, and so far this Maine South baseball team has defensively has not done that. Think about that one, that error right there, and the one in short right center field that allowed the first run in this game to score.
Count is 1-1. Sushi Wilson didn't like that strike. He thought it was outside. Runners on first and second for Lane Tech, and that's a ball in the dirt, way outside. Nice block by the catcher. Zero outs so far. And that goes in for a strike. Count is 2-2 for Sushi Wilson. And he swings on a miss. Great fastball by the pitcher. And that's one out for Lane Tech.
Maine Tech's been great so far on 2 strike hitting. Right there, not the case. But the power hitting first baseman for Lane Tech, Ethan Borgren. We know he's got that charge in that bat.
Nice fastball. Swing and a miss by Ethan Borgen. Barsuk has been great on the mound so far. That's another swing and a miss by Ethan Borgen. We don't see that often from him. He started off the season hot with 2 home runs, but he's starting to slow down. That's a ball in the dirt. Nice block by the catcher there. Count is 1-2 for Ethan Borgen. One out for Lane Tech. And that's fouled back. Ethan Morgan's protecting the plate, hitting any ball close to the zone.
Yeah, that's what you got to do when there's 2 strikes. Can't leave it up to the umpire. Take it if it's somewhat close to the zone. As there, Borgren swings at a pitch in the dirt.
The weather could be affecting some of these players out there. It's freezing 37 degrees out there. Up next is Henry Murray. And he hits it to left field, and it's caught by the left fielder. And that's 3 outs for Lane Tech. Now we're starting off the top of the third inning here. Lane Tech is leading 3-0 against Maine South. Maine South has been struggling on the mound and offensively as of late. However, Lane Tech has been hot on the mound, and that's fouled back. Jack Davis has been exceptional on the mound today.
Yeah, I mean, he already has five strikeouts. Struck out the side last inning. Let's see if he can do it again. High standards, but he's been truly sky high achieving so far in this game.
And
Zane
that
Gurney up for Maine South. He's played all three games. Batting average of 143, 1 for 7. That one hit though was a double that scored a runner.
that hits the outside corner for a strike. That's grounded foul. Count is 1-2 for Gurney. That's a ball high. Count is 2-2. Ball outside. Catcher tried to frame it in to make it look like a strike. Didn't fool the umpire there. Count is 3-2. And that's a, a pop up to the catcher back, and it hits the top. That was a loud bang there. Still full count.
Yeah, two back-to-back fastballs for Davis. Let's see if he goes off speed or tries to get a certain strike with his fastball that's been on tonight.
And that's a walk for Jack Davis. His first walk of the game.
First base runner too. He's been dealing throughout this game.
Up next for Maine South, Hugach, number 24. How about that? One more day of school and it's spring break. Next week, Lane Tech will travel to Tennessee and play there in Nashville. That clips the outside corner for a strike. That'll be a fun time for Lane Tech next week, facing some of the, I hope, top teams in Tennessee. And that's a bunt attempt, and it's in, and he tags out the runner.
Good heads up play by pitcher Davis. No, knew he couldn't get the runner at second, but had a nice tag on the base runner trying to get to first. Good at his heads up play. One out runner in scoring position. Definitely the best chance for Maine South to respond to Lane Tech's 3-0 lead.
Up next for Maine South, number 38, Lara. That's outside. Last year for spring break, Lane Tech traveled to Florida and played top teams there. We were able to get Alex Bornstein to travel over there and broadcast some games there. But this year, I don't think we'll be able to get some broadcasters out to Tennessee. However, you might be able to view the games in Tennessee through some of the parents' game changer stat apps where they record some games on their video cameras. That's a strike. Runner in scoring position at second base. That's a ball in the dirt. Lane Tech leading this game 3-0 against Maine South. That's another ball in the dirt, and that'll result in a walk. So runners on first and second for Maine South. They have an opportunity to score.
On a positive note, that does mean that there's going to be a force out at second and first, so possible double play at any square base here.
Now we're changing to the top of the lineup here for Maine South. Number 17 Coins batting. And a bunt attempt, and it's fouled back. Maine South here has been successful with one bunt attempt, which resulted in an out, but it did get the runner from first base to second base. And that's a breaking ball up high. Count was 1-1. And the catcher will talk with the pitcher on the mound. Lane Tag is looking for a ground ball, either the second or shortstop, or any ground ball at all to get a double play here. And that's a swing and a miss. Count is 1-2. Not much activity from the Lane Tech outfield. Just some couple of ground balls here and there for Maine South. That's a ball up high. Count is 2-2. And that's fouled all the way to the right side out of the park. Just above the bullpen there. And that's a strike. Great pitch by Davis there. And it's 2 outs for Maine South.
Let's see if Lane Tech can get out of this jam that they found themselves in. That's a good start. 2 outs now. Play at any base.
Up next for Maine South, number 3, Tomlinson. And that's a ball in the dirt. Great block by the catcher there. Lane Tech has been an exciting defensive team. Great defense all around the field. And great offensively also. And that's a line drive to left field, and it won't be caught by the left fielder. He won't have time to get there. And it's a throw to third base, and it scores a runner. And it scores a run for Maine South. The score is 3-1. Lane Tech still leading.
I mean, great hit on a cold day, keeping your hands inside the ball, finding the barrel there. Have to be really have to be really on time to get that fastball, especially hook that just inside the third base line. Great piece of hitting for Maine South. Let's see if they can keep it going here. Already one run in. Two outs, though.
And that's a hit to left field, and it's just foul. Grant left out in left field. And that's a ground ball to the pitcher, and it'll be a throw to the first baseman. And that's a third out for Maine South. The score is 3-1. Maine South was able to score a run this inning. Oh, stop the music! Stop the music! And that's a single up the middle for Tyler Trapp. He got hit last in his last at bat. Great start for Tyler Trapp. Start off the inning here. Up next is the catcher number 2, Padilla. And that's a ball up and in. Almost hit the batter there. And that's a pick-off attempt for Maine South. Unsuccessful. Maine South has been unsuccessful at every pickoff attempt. Lane Tech has great base running. And that's a breaking ball. Hit the bottom of the corner. The outside zone there. Count is 1-1. Runner on first base. And that's a ball in the dirt. Tyler Trapp thought of running to second base, but the ball wasn't far out from the catcher, so he returns to first base there. Game is 3-1. Lane Tech is still leading this game. And it's another pickoff attempt. Unsuccessful. Tyler Trapp out there with nimble base running. Such a nimble guy out there. Great batting as well. And that's the grounder, the third baseman. And it's throw to second, throw to first, not in time. That's just an out at second base. Padilla was just fast enough to beat the first baseman there.
Up next for Lane Tech, Grant left, batting 375 with 5 RBIs.
One out in the inning. That's a ball way outside. The throw by Maine South to first base was not in time. And that's gonna hit the bottom corner of the outside for a strike. 1-1 is the count. That's another pickoff attempt, unsuccessful by Maine South. Trying to assert their dominance on the base paths there. And it's a hit down the middle to the second base. And it's an error by the second baseman, resulting in runners on second and first base.
Yeah, another defensive mistake for this Maine South ball club. Second in the infield. And to the note about them being very concerned about Lane Tech stealing. Lane Tech hasn't really chosen to steal a lot. So most of their stolen bases have come off of wild pitches, especially thrown by the first pitcher.
And that's a ball low. One out in the inning. Maine Tech has a chance to score. The runner on second base. And it's a strike inside. The DH, Ryan Dooley, is batting. And that's fouled to the right side. He was just late there.
Ryan Dooley scored in his first at bat. Let's see if he can replicate that. Runners on first and second. Pretty good chance for Lane Tech to put some more runs up on the board to extend their lead after Maine South put up a run last inning. The previous top of the inning, I should say. Bottom of the third. Score 3-1 Lane Tech as that ball's in the dirt.
Maine South has struggled. Their pitching staff. And that's a hit up the middle to center field. And it's a blooper in no man's land. And it'll have the bases loaded up for Lane Tech. Nice blooper from Ryan Dooley there. Hinojosa's up to bat. He got hit in his last at bat. That's a ball inside. He almost got hit there. Bases loaded up. Maine South is in trouble. And that's fouled back. Hinojosa has a chance to score at least one run here. With just one out. Maine South is looking for a ground out for double play to end the inning. One attempt shown and is outside for a ball. Count is 2-1.
First baseman playing more in, mindful of that previous bunt attempt.
way outside. And it's fouled back out the field. Count is 2-2, I believe. That's a ball. No, it was a full count. My mistake. And now it's a walk. Scoring a runner from third base. Lane Tech is up 4-1 against Maine South. And it and the Lane Tech lineup restarts to top with Teo Greco up to bat with runners still loaded up for Lane Tech.
He already has an RBI. He's looking for more. 12 RBIs coming into this game. Rateo looks to add to that total here with the bases loaded. Big opportunity here for Lane Tech.
That's a ball in the dirt. Teo Greco has been a dangerous hitter, primarily for his RBIs. Reported, he's a RBI machine. And there will be a mound visit, Maine South. Maine South has been struggling pitching, and their defense has been struggling as well. And there will be a new pitcher on the mound for Maine South. It's to me that their new pitcher is number 13. Three pitchers for Maine South in just 3 innings. Score is 4-1. Lane Tech is leading. A runner was scored in this inning by a walk. The previous pitcher from Maine South. And it's still one out for Lane Tech. Bases are loaded. They have an opportunity to score more runs. The count is 2-0. And it's a ball outside. Count is 3-0. Pitcher might throw a fastball inside the zone center. And there it is. Teo did not swing at that. It's a baseball ethics where you don't pitch when there's 3 balls and no strikes. And that's a walk for Taylor and another run scored by Lane Tech. The score is 5-1.
If Sushi Wilson can get a hold of one, that'd be huge. Grand slam opportunity here. Some serious power at the plate. Only a freshman. Can you believe that? Coming off a 2 run, 2 homer game, 3 extra base hits.
And that hits the outside strike. Last year, Lane Tech didn't have much contributions from any freshmen, as there were no freshmen on varsity. Sushi Wilson is that change from Lane Tech, the Tennessee commit. He has that energizing baseball skills that was enough to make him start varsity for Lane Tech on his first year at Lane Tech. And he fouled that ball all the way back outside the field. And it's a swing and a miss, and it's a strikeout for Sushi Wilson. 2 at bats, 2 strikeouts for Sushi Wilson there. Up next is Ethan Morgan. And that breaking ball is inside for a ball. Maine South thought that went in for a strike. That's a strike down the center of the plate. Ethan Morgan has been struggling as of late. Started off the season hot. And that's another strike for Maine South. Count is 1-2. Ethan Morgan's looking to get back on his stride. And that's a foul ball. Although Ethan Morgan has been on a slump as of late, he's still batting with a 412 average, and that is fouled back. He's fending off the plate there, trying to get a hit, and fending off any pitches that come close to the plate. That's fouled back. Just 1 out. I mean, just 2 outs for Lane Tech here. And that's swing and a miss, and the catcher caught that fouled ball back to his mitt. Up for Maine South, leading off this inning is number 19, Stusakovic. That pitches in for a strike. Hit that outside bottom corner there. That's a ball in the dirt. Davis has a nice combination of fastballs and breaking balls. And that's a fouled back. No, there has been no activities in the outfield except two foul balls and a hit by Maine South to the left field. No activity at center field or right field for Lane Tech as of yet. That's a strike out for Dusakovic. Up next is number 11, Gonzalo for Maine South. Jack Davis so far has been exceptional on the mound. Top of the fourth inning. That's fouled all the way back.
Yeah, he has 6 strikeouts so far. Looking to add to that total here. But yeah, it was only that last inning where he had some really any trouble. He didn't give up any hits or walks in the first 2 innings, but got himself into some trouble. Gave up a run, and there was a run, 2 runners stranded on the base path.
That's that's a fly ball to the catcher there, and the catcher has caught that ball. Great start to the fourth inning there from Lane Tech. In just 2 batters, 2 outs recorded. Up next, number 7 for Maine South. Designated hitter, Zidis. And that's a nasty pitch by Davis there. Swing and a miss by number 7.
Sun shining through. Uh, for the first time, kind of this whole entire game. Started about hour and 15 ago. Here we are in the top of the fourth, almost halfway through this one. Don't be fooled by the sun. It's a cold 37, as noted previously. That causing a toll on all the pitchers, especially specifically Maine South's pitching, as well as their defense. They've really struggled on that end. As it's a fly ball to Sushi Wilson, who makes the play easily. So quick top of the fourth for Lane Tech. They're coming up to bat. Let's see if they can continue the momentum here. here we are in the bottom of the fourth, up to bat for Lane Tech. Henry Murray started off this season hot, batting over 700. Already has an RBI single. Lane Tech leads 5-1 here at Kerrywood Field.
That's a fly ball to third base, and that is an out caught by number 3, the third baseman there. 1 out in the bottom of the fourth inning for Lane Tech here. Tyler Trapp is up next to bat.
He's got it on both times. First one, he scored. Got hit in that appearance as a strike drops in.
In the last at bat, he got on base from an error by the shortstop. That's a breaking ball outside or inside, but didn't catch zone. My mistakes. Tyler Trapp on his last at bat, he got on base from a late throw to first base in an attempt for a double play ball by Maine South. And that's still a foul ball. The catcher did not secure it in his mitt.
A long first few innings offensively for Lane Tech, resulting in 5 runs. Good start so far for Maine South's defense. Recording an out on a fly ball to third base. Now they got Tyler Trapp in a hole. 2 strikes on him. Fouls that one back.
Tyler Trapp has been a threat on the base path. Start off the season.
So back-to-back outs for Lane Tech. Tyler Trapp punches out. Now up the catcher for Lane Tech, Elias Padilla. Grounded out, but did get on base.
That hits the outside corner for a strike. That's foul to the right. Great pitching from Maine South this inning. And that's a line drive to center field. Second baseman wasn't there to get that ball, and it rolled to the center fielder there.
Great hitting by Padilla. Send that ball right back to where it came from. Right up the middle. Solid contact off that barrel. Now there's gonna be a pinch runner for him. That's gonna be Lages. And up to bat is going to be the senior captain, Ryan Dooley. Takes that one for a strike.
And it's a steal attempt by Alex Lagas, and there's no throw to second base. So Alex Lagas records a steal.
Pardon me. Up at the plate is Grant Leff. In the hole, on deck is Ryan Dooley.
That's a swing and a miss by left. Leaves a runner stranded on second base. And that's 3 outs. Lane Tech is still leading 5-1 in this ballgame. Up to bat for Maine South is number 5, Gurney. Davis is still on the mound, and it's a swing and a miss. Nice breaking ball by Davis there. The top of the 5th here. Count is 0-1. That goes in for a strike.
No action in Lane Tech's bullpen just yet. Davis going strong through 4 innings here in the top of the 5th.
And that breaking ball was fouled off. He was early there. I think he was expecting a fastball inside. And that's far high inside. Count is 1-2. That's fouled to the right outside of the field. There has been a lot of foul balls leading to those balls getting out the field. That's a breaking ball inside. The batter did not chase.
Yeah, that was a stone cold take right there. Breaking ball almost nicks the edge of one of the corners in the zone.
That's a fastball low. The batter there did not chase that one. And it's fouled back. The full count. Exceptional pitching by Davis. And that's a ball outside. Walks number 5, Gurney. Maine South has a runner on first base. Next hitter for Maine South is number 24, Hugach. 0 outs in the inning so far. That's a ball outside. There is activity in Lane Tech's bullpen right now. One reliever getting warmed up, and it's fair. Third baseman could not get to the ball. And there's runners for Maine South on first and second base.
Best best start so far in this game for Maine South. 2 runners on, no outs. Great hit down the third base line. That looked like it may have gone foul. Looked like it could have gone foul, but it somehow stayed within that third base line for a single. Just got past the outstretched arms of Hinosa.
And there's a pinch runner for Maine South on first base. Number 38 for Maine South is up next. Clara. Runners at first and second. 0 outs. Maine South has a chance to score here. Bunt attempt, and it's a ball outside. Got some hand signals there. The third base coach. could result in a run being scored. And it's a bunt attempt up to the second, the first baseman who was playing up, ready for that bunt attempt, and it's an out at first base.
Great bunt, doing its purpose, advancing both the runners into scoring position. Great chance to score still, even with one out.
Great defensive IQ for the first baseman for Lane Tech, Ethan Borgen there, resulting in an out at first base from that bunt attempt. Although it resulted in an out, there are still runners on second and third. Number 17 for Maine South showing a bunt attempt, and it's a ball up. Maine South has chances to score here. Lane Tech being a defensive third baseman and first baseman playing up. Score is still 5-1. Lane Tech leading. Bunt attempt showed, and it's fouled back. Unsuccessful bunt attempt there. Lane Tech was ready for that bunt attempt as the third baseman and the first baseman was running up to the catcher there. One out. Lane Tech in trouble. And it's a bunt attempt again, and it goes in for a strike.
Let's see if Davis can get out of another jam like he did in that third inning. Only allowed one run. And we'll certainly take that in this inning. Maine South's been threatening since the start.
Count is 1-2. And it's a great block by the catcher, Padilla there. If that ball went past him, it could have scored at least the runner from third base there. And it's a ball high. It's a full count here. Could go either way.
Let's see how Davis attacks this hitter. Top of the order, he struck him out previously two out of the two times he's faced him.
And it's a walk. And the bases are loaded. It looks like we will have a mound visit. Possibly a pitching change here. Maine South has an opportunity to score here in this inning with only one out. But Lane Tech also has an opportunity for a ground ball play to result in a double play. Looks like there won't be a pitching change. Jack Davis is still on the mound. Lane Tech looking here for a ground ball to result in a double play to end the inning. It's to be a shift from center field. And it's a strike down the middle.
Yeah, big gap between the left fielder and center fielder for Lane Tech.
And it's fouled back. Count is 0-2. One out in this inning. Bases are loaded for Maine South. Number and it's a breaking ball inside for a strikeout there. Great pitching by number 16 Davis on the mound there.
Yeah, big strikeout there. Even hard contact or pretty big contact into the outfield probably would have scored one on a sacrifice fly, but a strikeout that's the best thing you can get there besides the double play.
That goes in for a strike. The last four pitches from Davis have been strikes. And that's a strike. Hits the outside corner there. Count is 0-2 for the batter up there, number 23, Babbage. 2 outs in this inning. Bases are still loaded here. And that's a ball low and in. Great take by number 23 there. Count is 1-2. Davis is looking here to end this inning unscathed. Score is 5-1. And it's a swing and a miss. Bad hack by number 23 there. Great pitching by Jack Davis to end the inning, stranding runners on first, second, and third, resulting in no runs in this inning. There's a pitching change here for Maine South. On the mound now, number 32, Quinn. Ryan Dooley, the designated hitter, is leading off this inning with Hinojosa in the waiting here. And that's a ground ball up the middle, and it's picked up by the shortstop, and it's an out. I was sure that ground ball up the middle would result in a single there, but the mound is an obstacle to that. It bounced off, slowing that ground ball, resulting in the shortstop running into the center there and getting the throw to first base.
Yeah, great read by the shortstop there. Never know, especially lesser so. However, on these turf fields, you never know how the ball is going to hit off of that mound, depending on the spin and how hard it was going. It just was the ball wasn't going hard enough to, you know, go past that mound with ease and get into center field. So great play by the shortstop. Great play from this Maine South team. The defense that's really coming alive here in the later part of the game.
Swing and a miss there by Hinojosa. Count is 1-1. One out to this inning here, bottom of the fifth. Lane Tech is still leading 5-1 after escaping the top of the fifth with bases loaded. Jack Davis slithered out of that jam with a strikeout to end the inning. And the count is 1-2. And it's a swing and a miss. Great breaking ball there by Quinn Huber on the mound. It's 2 outs for Lane Tech right now. Teo Greco is up next to bat, the top of the lineup. Order restarted for Lane Tech here. And that's a line drive to center field, but caught by the center fielder there. And that's going to end the inning there. Top of the sixth next. Pitching change by Lane Tech after an amazing outing by Jack Davis on the mound. Up next, we got Aman Khan, his first appearance of the season after an unfortunate injury to the preseason. And that's a great fastball just below the zone there. Amon Khan has been impressive. And that's a ground ball right side fouled off. Amon Khan impressive. He played for Pakistan, Team Pakistan in the World Baseball Classic last December, last winter. And that's a ball outside. Count is 2-1. We could see the velo there by Aman Khan. And it's a ground ball, and it's fair. Nope. And it just rolls out. Foul ball there.
Kind of a half-hearted swing there. Tips the ball foul. We ground ball.
Catcher there has some issues with his mitt. Changes it out.
Let's see how Padilla adjusts to the new glove. Different feel. See if that impacts his play at all.
Count is 2-2 on number 19. Stusakovic remains out here. And it's a hack which results in a fouled back. A ball fouled back. Stuvakovic was late on that breaking ball there. Didn't know if he wanted to swing it or not. And that's a swing and a miss. Great first opponent faced by Aman Khan there. Results in a strikeout. 1 out in the top of the sixth inning. Up next, number 11, Gonzalo for Maine South. A ball outside there. A strike inside, touching the lower part of the zone there, down the middle. Count is 1-1. A ball low. Count is 2-1. And it's a ground ball to the shortstop there. And it's a throw from the shortstop to first base. No, that throw was a little bit off. The first baseman had to step off the base there to be able to catch the ball by the shortstop there.
Looks like Stojakovic's foot got trapped under the bag. Kind of flipped over. He was in some pain, but looks like he's going to tough it out.
Up next, number 7 is designated hitter, Zidis. Runner on first base, 1 out in the inning here. Lane Tech still leading, 5-1. Great outings by the pitchers so far. Just 6 innings, we've only had 2 pitchers on the mound. Great pitching by Davis. And so far, great pitching by Aman Khan here. 1 out. Ball passes the catcher there. The runner from first base and will get to second base. No throw by the catcher there. Pass ball by the catcher there. The catcher Padilla has been great defensively, having multiple blocked balls, which has saved some runs from scoring by Maine South in this game. Out in the background, you can see the great Chicago skyline. And it's another pass ball by the the catcher there. And the runner advances to third base. One out in this inning. Runner on third base is in scoring position. Count is 2-0.
Yeah, I gotta focus on this hitter now.
And it's a swing and a miss. Great fastball by Aman Khan there.
Just like he struck out the other batter in the inning, just pure velo. Plain and simple, just threw it right by him.
Count is 2-1. And it's grounded to the first baseman. Gets passed by Ethan Morgan. And it scores the runner from third base. And it will be a double by Maine South there. Sebastian Wilson, Sushi Wilson, had some trouble securing the ball in the outfield there.
Rare sighting there. He's been terrific all season long in that right field position. Just a little mistake there. Hits off one of his. It's off his foot. Deflects away from him. Gives the designated hitter for Maine South another base.
Up next for Maine South, number 5, Gurney. That runner from third base scored, resulting in the score being 5-2. Lane Tech still leading. And it's a swing and a miss, pure velo by Aman Khan there. His fastball has been working so far. Count is 0-1. Runner on second base. And it's a breaking ball, resulting in a swing and miss. Gurney must have thought that would have been a fastball there. It was early to that breaking ball. Count is 0-2. Time called by the batter there. And that's fouled back to the right side. Count is still 0-2. There's only one out in this inning here. And it hits the batter. No, the umpire saying it hit his knob of the bat. I believe the umpire there, that is the right call, as the batter there shows no symptoms of the fastball hitting his hands. And it's a swing and a miss, strikeout by Aman Khan. 2 outs here.
Great off-speed pitch by Khan. Gets the swing and miss. Really caught him off guard with that high velo fastball. Kind of a change-up off-speed pitch right there. Gets him swinging and all out in front of that pitch. 2 outs here. Runner in scoring position. Lane Tech could be heading back to the batter's box. Knock on wood.
And it's a swing and it's fouled back by Fugach, number 24 there for Maine South. The last batter there, Gurney, did not have great acting skills. And it's a ball up and in. Gurney there did not have great acting skills. Wanted that hit by pitch there, but didn't. But it wasn't proven because acting skills. He did not seem to be hurt by the fastball by Aman Khan. That almost hits the batter Fugach there. Count is 1-1. Runner in scoring position for Maine South at second base. 2 outs in the inning, and that counts as a strike. Hit the top corner there. Count is 2-2. On deck for Maine South is number 30. Run, and it's a stolen. No, it's not a stolen base by Maine South. That foul ball did not advance that runner from second base.
Yeah, on a foul ball, all runners must go back to their bases.
And it's a swing and a miss by number 24. 3 outs, 3 strikeouts by Aman Khan. Their excellent outing on his first inning back to start off this game, his first appearance of the season. Up next is number 31, Sushi Wilson for Lane Tech. Score is 5-2. Lane Tech is still leading this game.
3 runs is a decent amount, but Lane Tech's looking to be greedy, add some to the score, giving that giving
And
their lead
it's
an extra little cushion there heading into the top of the 7th. Here in high school baseball, we only play 7 innings instead of the usual 9.
that ball clipped his bat, fouled back. Count is 0-1. And it's a swing and a miss. Count is 2. Sushi Wilson has been hitting a slump this game. So far, he's 0 for 3, I believe. And that ball is high for a ball. Maine South didn't like that call. They thought I hit that corner there for a strikeout. Count is 1-2. Sushi Wilson had an amazing game against Ignatius. And it's a swing and it's fouled back to the right side. Sushi Wilson had an amazing game against St. Ignatius 2 days ago, hitting 2 homers and a double. Lane Tech scored football numbers there. Both teams did. ending the game in a 1911 Lane Tech win. And that's a ball in the dirt. Count is 2-2 for Sushi Wilson. Bottom of the sixth inning here at Kerrywood Field. And it's a hit down the middle. And it rolls to center fielder. And it's a single by Sushi Wilson. Amazing start by him to start the inning off here. Amazing hit.
Yeah, that one goes to center field for a single, but we remember the other one. It hit off the mound. It wasn't going as fast. Shortstop was able to get to that and make an incredible throw further out. This
Looks
time,
like there will be a mound visit by Maine South here.
looks like there's gonna be a new pitcher here for Maine South. Looks like number one. uh,
Up to bat for Lane Tech, number 24, Ethan Borgen. Runner on first base is Sushi Wilson from that ground ball. That ground ball up the middle to center field. That breaking ball hits the inside corner.
Exceptional breaking ball there. Looked Borgren backed away, thinking that it was gonna come close to him, but it curved right into the zone. Couldn't ask for a better breaking ball than that. Great start for the pitcher coming in the middle of the inning. Tough spot, no outs, runner at first. Top of the lineup is gonna the 3, 4, and 5 hitters due up for Lane Tech.
That pickoff attempt there, unsuccessful. And that breaking ball is fouled out, fouled back. 0 outs in this inning here. Lane Tech leading 5-2 against Maine South. Pickoff attempt unsuccessful yet again. Pickoff attempt again. The first unsuccessful. Maine South here with their pickoff attempts. They have been unsuccessful with all of them. Lane Tech has exceptional base runners. And that is inside before past the ball there by the catcher. It almost hit Ethan Morgan, but he dodged right out of there. Sushi Wilson advances to second base from that pass ball.
All of those throws over. And he still reaches second base.
Pitch, and it's a strikeout by Ethan Morgan. He's been unsuccessful batting as of right now. He's 0 for 4.
Yeah, that's the second time it's happened in this game where Lane Tech's gotten a piece of the ball and it's been deflected right back into the catcher's mitt. Great defense so far from the catcher, even though there has been a few balls that have gotten past them. A lot of it was on the pitcher, a lot of wild pitches here.
Next up for Lane Tech, Henry Murray. Runner on second base. And that breaking ball is outside for a ball. 1-0 is the count. And that hit to the first baseman gets passed by the first baseman, and it will result in a double, an RBI double. No, an RBI triple. The right fielder could not get the ball there, and it's an RBI triple by Henry Murray. Great piece of hitting there. Gets passed by the first baseman.
You know the saying, big time players make big time plays, and that's a big time play right there. Single down the first base line. Not a single, it was a triple. RBI triple at that. Gives Lane Tech a little bit more of a cushion after Maine South put up a run in that previous half inning.
That ball is fouled to the right. Tyler Trap up. There's only one out. Lane Tech is leading 6-2 against Maine South. And that's a swing and a miss by Tyler Trap. We don't see that much often by him, as he is a contact hitter. Ball is up high.
Trap coming into this game with a 430 average, even higher on base percentage. A hit here could definitely score a run,
And
and that's
it's
going
a
to be it.
and it's a line drive up the middle to center field, and it will score Henry Murray from third base. Tyler Trap with an RBI single.
Right on cue. It's a sharp line drive up the middle, right back where it came from, and that's going to be the second run for Lane Tech in this inning. Trying
Score
to
is 7-2.
look, the door slightly creaked open, but Lane Tech's doing it as much as they can to close that firmly here.
Only one out in this inning. The catcher Padilla is up. Tyler Trap is on first base. And it's a hit to the left field, and it's fouled. Padilla was all on that. Breaking ball there was just too early. Just early there by Padilla. Could have resulted in a hit. And that's a swing and a miss by him. Count is 0-2. As you guys all know, March Madness has begun for college basketball. Nathan, who do you have winning it all this season, this year?
I got Houston. I know. Kind of a bold prediction, but I feel like every single year I've done March Madness. There's been, Houston's done well. They've exceeded expectations. I got them. I also got the upset of James Madison. I don't know how that's panned out so far. I can't wait to see if that game actually came to fruition. But what about you?
I got Illinois winning it all. My home state and the state we are currently in. Illinois, Shannon Jr. has been an explosive player for Illinois so far this postseason. He's had more than 20 points in the postseason so far in the past 4 games. Just, I think Illinois could take it home
Padilla
this
strikes
season.
out. Padilla strikes out, and Grant Leff is now up to bat. I just don't trust Illinois. I feel like, especially that run with Io DeSumo, they were the first seed. They got out in the second round to the Loyola Chicago. From then, I've never taken a Big Ten team really far in March Madness.
Breaking ball hit the corner there.
We've seen a couple good breaking balls, especially that one on Ethan Borgren where he backed off away from the plate and it dropped in for a strike.
And it's a swing and a miss by left. The score is 7-2. Lane Tech is winning. Top of the 7th inning is next. Aman Khan pitching in the last inning here, looking for a close. He's closing off this game for Lane Tech. Just his first appearance, he's recorded 3 strikeouts in 1 inning.
Talk about closing here in the top of the seventh. Do or die here for Maine South as that one's fouled back.
Number 38 is up to bat. Lara. Nice breaking ball in the center box. Now is 0-2. Fastball up high, resulting in a ball. Count is 1-2.
Padilla changed his glove and then changed back to it to start this game. To start this inning. Now it looks like he's gonna swap back. Having some trouble with that glove, maybe a little too broken in or not broken in at all. Preferring this beige glove.
Nice breaking ball by Aman Khan, and a swing and a miss. 1 out. Top of the 7th inning. Lane Tech leading 7-2. against Maine South. Last year, Maine South beat Lane Tech 3-1. Unfortunate circumstances last year, but this year we are completely dominating this Maine South team. Ball outside.
Yeah, Lane Tech lost 3-1 against these guys last year. Different looking teams, as usual for both sides, but Lane Tech looks, as things are headed, looks like they're going to pull out the win to start to be 6-0. Wilder things have happened. It's not over yet, but it's definitely trending in that direction.
Ball counted in as a strike. Hit the outside of the box there. And it's a swing and a miss. Count is 2-2.
Amon Khan has certainly been dealing here, especially to start out this second
And
inning.
it's a swing and a miss.
I mean, he's making things easy for the defense. He's struck out all five of the batters. All five of the outs. All five of the outs have been strikeouts for him. He's looking for another one to close out this game in style. That's a good start. Strike one.
The previous pitcher for Lane Tech, Jack Davis, also had an amazing outing. I believe he recorded 5 strikeouts as well, possibly more. And that ball is for a strike.
Last strike here for Maine South. There it is.
And
It
it's a swing and a miss.
hits Padilla's glove. The throw down the first is pinpoint Lane Tech.
Lane Tech is on a 6-game winning streak for the first 6 games of the season. They are hot.
Can't do better than that through 6 games. Great
They
start, as you said, for Lane Tech.
they came into the season not ranked at all, and now they're number 16 ranked in the state. Great game by Lane Tech. A shutout game, 7-2. And I'm your host, Gumsang, with my co-host here, Nathan Nowak. And we will see you next time on Saturday for that doubleheader.